Hello and welcome to 2.2 Complex Numbers. Our central question today is how are complex numbers different from real numbers? So we're going to use the concept and notation of functions to interpret and apply them in terms of their context. We're going to talk about complex numbers. They are all numbers that are not real. So the imaginary unit I is defined as I equals the square root of -1. This way, when you have a square of I, it equals -1. Before, when you were told you could not square a number and have it equal a negative, in imaginary numbers you can't. The set of all numbers in that form are A plus B times I. With real numbers A and B, and I, the imaginary unit, is called a set of complex numbers. The standard form is A plus B times I. So operations of complex numbers. The form of a complex number is like a binomial, A plus BX. To add, subtract, multiply complex numbers, we use the same methods that we did with binomials. So perform the indicated operation, writing the result in standard form. So that means you want to write it in A plus BI. So switch to pen mode. Alright, so we are going to add these terms together. So that means you can take them out of their parentheses and add them together. So we have 5 minus 2I plus 3 plus 3I. 5 plus 3 is 8, and then minus 2I plus 3I gives you plus 1I. So you have 8 plus I. Just like that. Just how you would combine like terms with anything else, that's how you're going to do it here. So if we look at this problem B, you're going to take them out of their parentheses. Remember, when you have the negative out here, you need to switch the signs inside your parentheses. So you have 2 minus 12, which gives you -10. I don't know why that 2 keeps disappearing. And now you have 6I plus I, so plus 7I. And that's it. You're just combining your like terms. Sorry about that. It wasn't deleted when it should have been. Alright, so now we have multiplication. So find the product. This means I'm going to multiply 7I by each term. So I'm going to distribute 7I into each. So 7I times 2, you just multiply your coefficient. So you have 14I minus 7I times 9I. So 7 times 9 is 63. I times I would give you I squared. Remember, I squared is really -1. So you have 14I minus 63 times -1. This is an answer, but remember it wants it in standard form. So that means you have 63 plus 14I. And that's your final answer. So this is the part that really changes from other things you have done, where I squared you then need to change to -1. So problem B. Think of foiling. So you want to multiply your first. So 5 times 6 gives you 30. If my 3 would stay. 5 times negative 7i gives you negative 35i. 4i times 6 gives you plus 24i. And then 4 times minus 7i. So you have negative 28i squared. You can simplify this, combine your like terms. So you have 30 minus 11i minus 28 times negative 1. Remember, I squared is negative 1. So 30 minus 11i plus 28. Again, simplify, combine your like terms. So 58 minus 11i.